I would hand it to her and I would say, hey, since Trump's brought back the hostages, here is a red MAGA hat. You can put that on for this entire segment to honor President Trump's great job in bringing back the hostages. We have had a lot of fun with The View over the years, and we just shared from producer Allie. And producer Allie, you can come up if you want and tell the full story here. But a while back, Allie said, hey, we'll invite you. We'll tell The View people, hey, Clay and Buck are happy to come on the show. So in July, and I just shared this email from Allie to The View, and I will read it for all of you. This is a producer at The View. Hi, Lori. Conservative radio host Clay and Buck would like to pitch themselves as guests on The View. They often play clips from the program on their nationally syndicated radio show, granted, as a means to refute them, and thought a sit-down will be productive for both audiences since they come from two completely different perspectives. Buck lives in Miami and Clay lives in Nashville, but they'd be willing to travel to New York. Thank you for the consideration. This went out in July. Now, I'm going to pull Allie up in a sec, but first, here is Joy Behar saying, you know, the truth of the matter is Republicans won't come on the show. They're afraid to. Listen.
I think that we should have more Republicans on the show, but they don't want to come on. They're scared of us. It's like Marjorie Taylor Greene says that she finds the Republican men afraid of powerful women. Well, that may be true of all the political persuasions. But if they would come on this show, they can explain to us what they're trying to do to this country.
Okay. I don't think Buck and I are afraid of powerful women.
Challenge accepted. Challenge accepted. Let's go.
All right. Producer Allie, you have now written another email to The View reiterating you can come up. But the email that I read you sent in July, was there a response to that email from The View?
Yes, actually there was a quick response, very quick, saying they only had 2 more episodes to shoot, so their schedule was full and they wouldn't be back until the fall. At which point I said, okay, I'll follow up in the fall. And I followed up today, and I'm waiting to hear back.
And you said, hey, Clay and Buck will come on. We're happy to do it.
This is important. The View, according to Grok, has frequently had 2 guests on simultaneously. 2 guests, including politicians, authors, actors, and even musical guests who are there as a duo. So I just want to be clear. There is no reason why they could not have a Clay and Buckathon on The View based on the established parameters they have for guests in the past. Because I don't want them throwing that at us either. Like because if what they'll try to do, if it's just one of us, they're going to try to overtalk and just have too many voices shouting at you at the same time.
Just make sure you bring that third hat.
Oh, I would bring a hat for Alyssa Farrar Griffin, and I would hand it to her, and I would say, hey, since Trump's brought back the hostages, here is a red MAGA hat. You can put that on for this entire segment to honor President Trump's great job in bringing back the hostages.
I'm going to tell you something. I think that she actually would be willing to wear the hat. I think that she worries that if she wore that hat, it would trigger other members of the table too much. Like they would, even though she said this was the marker that she laid out there, I think she realizes that the rest of the table would throw a fit about it. They have no sense of humor about it at all. By the way, Joy Behar has a writing team. They write all of her jokes. She's actually not that funny. She's not coming up with this stuff on the fly. If you watch her closely, now I'm throwing down the gauntlet a little bit. You watch her closely, she's trying to find ways to get in lines that have been written by her writers.
I will give, this doesn't happen very often.
She does look great for her age, though, to be fair. Joy, you look great. I'm just saying.
Also, she is probably not aware of most of the guests. So she may think to herself when she says Republicans are afraid to go on the show, because to be fair, people pitch themselves on this show all the time. I mean, producer Allie, you can say, like, if people out there, like, is this a common thing? I mean, we get pitches of people who are saying, hey, we'd like to come on as a guest. So, and most of them, neither Buck nor I are going and saying, we can't have this person on. So I don't necessarily know that Joy is aware of the number of people who are reaching out that would be willing to come on. So when she's saying that, she may actually believe Buck that she's being truthful. She is not, however, and we just, we shared the so-called receipts of the invitation that we put out there. Hey, we're happy to come on. And by the way, we would have Alyssa on this show. If they wanted to put a View member on this show to promote their show, I mean, we're not running and hiding from any of that.
Switch your cell phone service from AT&T, Verizon, or T-Mobile to Pure Talk. You'll start saving money immediately without sacrificing quality. Look, we've always appreciated what Pure Talk stands for here, both in terms of their values and also the value they provide to you by giving you great service at the lowest possible price and also standing with free speech. Switch your cell phone service to Pure Talk. Support a business that appreciates free speech. You're also, of course, going to get great 5G nationwide coverage on a reliable, secure network, and the price of Pure Talk service, just the best you're going to find. And it's why you should change from AT&T, T-Mobile, or Verizon. Monthly plans start at just $25 a month. Dial pound 250, say Clay and Buck to switch to our wireless company, Pure Talk. Right now, you'll save an additional 50% off your first month. Dial pound 250, say Clay and Buck to switch to Pure Talk. Do it today.